Hi, Sneaks. Hi, Faye. And congrats on the first again, Sneaks. I gave a heads up in the Discord. Maybe I should have given more of a heads up. Aw, thank you, Sneaks. Hi, Faye. How are you tonight? And Sneaks, how are you? I'm gonna make it a challenge, though. Ha! Hi, Vanta. Oh, the OST of the new raid stuff. I really want to hear that. Because it'll probably be a year before I get there at this point. Well, I look forward to the battle royale on it. I'm good. I'm having peppermint tea myself. Vanta, how are you? Oh, sorry. Okay, okay, we're in a flinging mood. I get it. And that sounds very much like the way my week has been. Let's see, is the volume okay on the jukebox? I did some tweaks. It should work much more reliably and smoothly now. Oh, we got some streaks going here. Nice. Let's see, let me pull it up in the thing so I can actually see it. 20 stream streak. That is impressive, Sneaks. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank all of you, always, for any time you're here. But yes, Vanta, I've all the feels. I had a pretty hard crash after the weekend. Is that for me, Sneaks? And thank you. Yes, thank you for that, Vanta. And thank you for the 10 consecutive views. Yes, the mochi helps. The marshmallows will help too when I get them fixed. And getting there, definitely getting there. I hate how I start floating every time I take a drink. My reflexes are terrible. Okay, I'm ready. Hi, Zeno, how are you? Doing much better here. Just got some jazz on the jukebox. Mind the mochi on the floor. It was previously thrown into my face. Hi, Toxic, how are you tonight? Faye, I always love the emojis you use. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Zuno. All the feels. I know a lot of people have been getting sick lately. Well, hopefully everyone has had a good week so far, and if not, maybe we can have a nice little distraction tonight. Oh, okay, sorry, reading Toxic. Oh, so a PS5, $200 Amazon gift card, PTO, $200 Uber card, or fancy headphones. The downside is a Fortnite skin. I say just get one of those like third-party plates or something. Or some of that contact vinyl and just make it your own. I have very specific opinions about Fortnite that I keep to myself. No judgment against those who enjoy it. And that's fair, that's a good strategy. Let's see, well, the new update came out this week. So, lots of glamour fun can be had. The true end game unlocks early, I guess. But we've also got MSQ to get through. And apparently gunbreakers are now gunbroken. I saw those numbers that looked so bad. sorry, there was a very loud noise from the back. Let me go take a look real quick. Okay, sorry. I think Mallow just dropped something in the kitchen is all. Okay, have fun on your roulette, Toxic. And I guess let's go ahead and get in. That was weird. Little delay thing there. Oh. And I'll just step aside here. Oh. There we go. But yes, I'm so glad you all are able to make it tonight. As you can see, we've already adjusted a little bit our cheeked up bunniness. Slightly different on the cheeked up. Oh, wow, it is dark out in the Eorzea. What? Are you saying the cheeks are too confined there, Vanta? I have been debating, like, just picking a day and starting up stream and just going as long as I can, tearing through MSQ. And one day, maybe we'll make that a New Year's thing. Well, my ultimate goal for that would be to reach the near raid, I guess. Wait, so where? Okay, that's here near the. Was that the Lancer Guild? Yes, that appears to be the closest. Oh, shit. It's too dark and snowy. Hi, Sho, how are you? I hope things are going well for you. Oh, thank you, Sho. I appreciate it. And congrats on 3 months in a row. Vanta, I have to ask, is this like in Monster Hunter or are you talking in general? I'm doing better now. I had a bit of an energy crash earlier this week. Oh, right, voice. Okay, let's see. You're returned. What sights awaited you within the manor? What has become of Lady Amandine? You must tell me all. Well, if the Jipo stuff I've seen isn't, yeah, no, but hey, zero modesty does not, it's not a scale. Like you don't have to have more shame because you have less modesty. Divian? Is that the accent or well, I have no shame, obviously, so and Tyvian. I like that. I like that. Let me get back into Divian. So, she went so far as to consult with devils. Would that I could have done more to prevent her fall. May she finally find peace and beyond. I know not whether the masked men you encountered are the same pair that first led my lady astray, but it is plain that they are some of the same vile brood. Should the chance ever present itself, promise me that you will visit upon them tenfold the woe they have brought upon others. But who am I to speak of punishment? By my silence I allowed I knew not how many innocent young women to die in unspeakable circumstances. It matters not wherefore, through misplaced loyalty, cowardice, or both. I am an abettor to a gross crime. I will surrender myself to the authorities and accept whatever punishment they deem just. I only pray that the gods will have mercy on my soul. I mean, yeah, you let some pretty bad stuff happen, but I mean, feels bad about it. Yes, that was incredibly dark. Not at all what I was prepared for. I forgot we had just finished Hawk Manor. Oh! Report to Menphelia. We all know what that means, don't we? Shall we pray return? Yeah, sure. I meant to say the little baby imprint thing was adorable. I hope everything's going well. Oh, come on now. Oh, it was just delayed, okay. Good morrow, Raven. I trust your investigation is faring well. Yeah, it's over. That's gotta be the best part. Good. Very, very happy to hear. Oh. I am looking for marshmallows. I wish I had some. Let's see. Here we go. This should maybe be a little better. Oh no. Well, hopefully it goes well, show, and be sure to get plenty of rest and eat plenty of sweets after. That is such an incredibly kind thing to do. And I am hiding things off camera, but they are not marshmallows. I wish they were marshmallows. Blood for the blood god. And sneaks with the box lurk. Alright, hopefully I'm not pulling off camera too much anymore. And blood for the blood god. Oh, cutscene. Welcome back, Raven. Full glad am I too. She is so hard to read. Tell me, how fared you on your sojourn to the 12th Sword? Two of La Habrea's minions, and they sought to measure your strength by their own admission. The devils taunt us. It is beyond doubt, then, the Ascians have begun to move in earnest. Would that we knew to what end. Yet I will not bemoan our plight, thanks to your tireless efforts. We are at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It is clear to me now that we Scions are too few to protect the realm against this threat unaided. We must needs alert the three nations to the presence of this elusive enemy and recommend that they heighten their vigil. There is no shortage of misery in the world that the Ascians might exploit. We have an arduous struggle ahead of us. Yet come what may, we must not allow ourselves to become lost to hope. for that is precisely what the enemy desires. We have gleaned all we can from the information available to us. Let us set this investigation aside for the present. Another matter has arisen that requires your attention. Let me know when you are ready to be briefed, and I will summon the others. Yes, skulls for the skull throne, blood for the blood gog. Milk for the cornflakes. Yes, Billy definitely is the encouraging darkness of adorableness. But that's just one cat's opinion. Void cat? Is there another aside from just Billy? Oh, is Billy's sister a ninja nun? That is such a cute name. Zany, I like that.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Oh, audio. Fit. I dropped that.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan. Our task will be to
We
slay
get
the primal.
another, whatever
The
they're called.
Maelstrom have sworn
Big guy.
support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Primal. We get another primal to fight.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlvib hired able to fend them off.
Ooh, I got to hear it out loud. Merlvid. Merlvid? Closer than I've been getting, I think.
Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The Echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
But I have a talking tree stick.
So you will accept? Thank you.
Silent nod.
We can't very well send her to Limsa Lominsa without Y'shtola, can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies, tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Eorzea, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when
Why's it
you
gotta be
reach the
little?
sailor's ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Welcome back, Toxic. Okay. Chat, let's see. You hope it doesn't have me headed into the cold anytime soon. Am I about to go somewhere cold? Do I need to be careful of somewhere cold? Company of Heroes. I feel like I've heard of something like that before. And hey, the atomic bomb is my holy. Wait, so where am I going? I have to speak to someone. Okay. Well, who's to say I'm not used to the cold? I could be a snow bunny. That's what it is, right? Oh. Every now and again, they'll pop in. Random. Unless that's someone in here. If it ever is, give me a heads up. Okay, so I have to go to... Okay. Limsa. Limsa, out in La Nocia. So many things I have to click through. Okay, so that's Aft Castle. I really need to get the rest of the crystals out here. Oh, sorry. I needed it for the cutscene. Oh, well, I still appreciate the thought, Vanta. FCs are hard to keep up with. Any kind of like guild. Hail, adventurer, and welcome to Maelstrom Command. If you wish to know more about enlisting, speak with the personnel officer. Unless you are the guest we were told to expect. Ah, forgive me, madam. To business, then. It is as we told the antecedent. The kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago, we began to observe the beastmen moving south in increasing numbers from Ogumoro. Did I do that right? Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of their aggression. Crystals, fodder for their fell primal. Oh, it's Merlvid? Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Word has spread of your accomplishments, Raven. On behalf of Limsa the Mincer, I thank you for heeding our call. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Admiral wished to address Raven personally. There! Time to start the dive, FC. Or a Nexus FC. Yes, the fling is... I've come to expect if I'm getting flinged, especially in the first few minutes, that it's you saying hello. And hi, Too Many, how are you tonight? In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was the company of heroes we turned. But they are long disbanded, and we must look for other brave souls blessed with strength to face this foe. So it is that we turn now to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Limsa's best hope. I hope you are right. Yet the situation is far from simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not the Thalassocracy make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep to their own lands and that no blood would be shed? And was it not the Lamensons who violated this agreement, dissatisfied with their lot? Shall we then condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. I would advise you choose your words with greater care, Lady Y'shtola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. Well, this got escalated. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I claim it, yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath. or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsa Lominsa's citizenry are, of course, of paramount concern. Already we have observed disruptions in the flow of aether further inland. The effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great. Can I count on your help, Raven? Silent nod. You have my thanks. Along with the full support of the Maelstrom, I await good tidings. That the Kobolds should summon Titan demonstrates they are no longer amenable to negotiation. This being the case, we must needs prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn all we can of our foe, and I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. The company of heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It is said that one of them is employed at the Grey Fleet Mills in Lower Lenoscia. Quite why a mercenary would choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, mayhap you could ask him for me. I, meanwhile, shall seek his fellows. And yes, gotta leave it to Stola to, just throw the truth out there. Oh, Dead by Daylight. I really need to play that again. I really have been meaning to. I'm working on having a more solid schedule. Obviously Sundays and Wednesdays are absolutely solid. The only exception to that is potentially going to be next Wednesday. But we'll see. Maybe I'll be able to get on just at a later time. I'm also going to be trying to do like some random streams for the times where I'm feeling better, but it's not necessarily in the schedule. I was really hoping that my body would let me do Fridays more regularly, but maybe in the new year. What? Okay. Oh, right. I have a new mount we can take out. I feel like I should do a white and red version of this outfit. But yes, I've also been trying to think of what all I should have in rotation. Obviously, Final Fantasy 14 is kind of a go-to for me. I also enjoyed Dead by Daylight. That's been fun. So is Deep Rock Galactic, of course, and Alien Tale and all that. I keep hearing Monster Hunter, and I definitely think I want to add that to the rotation. I think at the end of the day, I just need to manage to go full-time with this. Oh, I don't do well with competitive games. Like, I don't know, Dead by Daylight, because it's survival, I guess, I'm okay with. But like I used to play a lot of Overwatch. I don't know that I could do Overwatch. And I definitely couldn't do any Battle Royale games. I've tried playing Minecraft, but I get kind of seasick from it. Condolences that I used to play or that I don't play anymore. I don't know, well, motion sickness. And I don't know, it was weird, because one day I was fine, and then one day I was not. And maybe it's something with my settings that I just need to fix. But that said, honestly, I'll try anything, at least once. Sardines or sprats? Because there's a difference, you know, Vanta. Oh, no, I don't. No, okay. Lay down your burden, son. Come drain a pint with me. We'll have a grand old time. Find ye a lass or three. You gonna say something, Dincher, or just keep staring? Eh? You want to know about the company of heroes? Ah, hells. Price of bleeding fame. Can't a miller mill in peace no more? Is that what he calls it? Well, I'll have a round of mill as well. Still, seeing as you've come all this way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige ye. Consider yourself lucky, lass. Ol' Tractum was the company's best axeman. Now, what is it you wanted to know? Oh, I get a dollar for that. So, you want to hear the tale of how the company of heroes bested a primal, do you? That is an outfit. Sorry, my eyes are just... It's the mittens that are throwing me off, though. They feel very out of place. Let me guess. You mean that bastard Titus, eh? Oh, if only you'd been there to see it. 'Twas a mighty struggle, like the legends of old. Me and the boys fought him for 3 days and nights we did. The ground trembled with every step Titus took, and when he hit you, girl, it felt like a cannonball to the gut. Just like that. Ugh. Boy, what's that look for? I'm a goddamn hero, I'll have you know. The people round here sing me praises. Don't tell me you only care about learning the secret tactics we use to beat old Titus. Yes. Well, too bad, 'cause now I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, then why don't you do me a favor and kill those rats that have... Oh, fuck you. Sorry. Swear jar coming soon. It does sound like he's making shit up. Yes, I'm working on how best to handle the, I guess, counter system for that. Maybe I don't want to kill the rats. Maybe I want to lead more rats in. How did that not just one-shot them? Oh, I've attracted attention. Come on, hit him. Whack him. There we go. What is hitting me? Oh. Wind sprite with a death wish is what it was. Ah, so the beasties are dead, are they? Nice work, Venturer. Yes, I holyed you rats. Saved me the hassle of... never mind. Yes, never mind. Tell me what I want to know now. Oh boy. What? You still asking about how we beat Titus? I don't know, Venture. It was a pretty risky strategy. The kind only a veteran of 10 score battles could rely upon. I want to teach ye, I truly do, but unless you prove you have what it takes to face that fat bastard, I can't, in good conscience, tell you a damn thing. At the very least, you'd need to be capable of slaying, say, a Gubu. Come to think of it, that ain't a bad idea, and creatures have a taste for the flour milled here, so you ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Of course, I ain't asking you to cut one down quick as a skilled axeman like myself. Any road, why don't you try heading due west and stand in lookout case a Gubu comes calling. Slay it, and I might consider telling you more about old Titus. I mean, and I don't need an axe, I can just, you know, hit it with a stick. I mean, when you're level 1... Okay, so while we wait for that dot to tick down... Picture the sausage of a man telling you to kill a Gubu with a straight face while wearing an outfit like that with a straw hat. You know, I'm gonna pay attention to what he's got on his feet this time. Because that might just complete the outfit, tie it all together. What about Menphelia's dad? Is that what that was? Oh, okay, I've got things to learn, I guess. Yeah, the boots I don't think help it. He's got like 3 different shades of blue. You again? Then that Gubu that was harassing the Millers is dead? Didn't think you had it in you, Venture. Still, you took forever and a day to get the job done. I'm still not sure I should tell you our secrets. Going to slap, slap, slap. A row. There we go. Have they talked about Menphelia's dad yet? Or is that something I have ahead of me? Well, the retribution for the mochi flings is, still in the works. I got something coming. See you soon, Faye. So, as I was saying, I still don't know if you've got what it takes to face Titus. Maybe if you slew, Tractoem, you in here drinking again? If you are, that Gubu had better be dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You have me word on that. Cleaved the beast's skull in two with me trusty axe, I did. Is that a fact? Is that what... And what will your friend here say if I asked her? She'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Tell me true, was it Tractoum who slew that Gubu, or was it you? Chief, what are ye saying? It's me, Tractoum, the finest axeman ever to serve in the company of heroes, the legendary mercenaries who slew that bastard Titus. Titus? Titus? Who in the seven hells is Titus? Some primal you fought in a drink-sodden dream? The company of heroes slew Titan, you bloody half-wit. Ah, well, see, Titus was what me and the lads used to call him. That's the biggest load of Sahagan shite I've ever heard. And the little arias on my shoulder were right. Both of you outside will learn the truth the Leminson way. Tractoum, if you didn't slay that Gubu, you may consider your contract revoked. And the shoulder lizards. Chocolate scented. Oh, it's gonna sink and take away my holy. Alright, you know the rules. First one to smash their boulder will be judged on, and don't even think about trying to kill me, that's cheating. Who picked these boulders? They're nothing alike. Let's see, can I heal his boulder? Oh, apparently I can. No, wait, I can't. Damn it, is that not the thing that... There it is. I always get Repose and Asuna mixed up. Yep, I'm just smashing rocks together. Alright, I admit it. I lied about being in the company of heroes. But I'm begging you, Chief, please don't dismiss me. I've learned me lesson, honest I have. Save your blubbering. Gods, I should have known. Mercy, please, I didn't want to deceive you, I swear. It's just that I kept getting turned away by all the folk I asked for work, and I panicked. See, the last job I had was at Costa del Sol, and there was this grizzled marauder everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was a captain in the company of heroes, I finally understood why. I wasn't being serious when I said I was one of them. But you wouldn't believe me, so I... Look, his name was... Wisecat? That's what I'm going with, Wisecat. He'll tell you how to defeat Titus, or whatever the hell's that thing name was. That's what you wanted, ain't it? So come on then, tell the chief to forgive me, it's only fair. Oh, okay, so now we away to Costa del Sol. But yes, I have to say that was rather satisfying, smashing two rocks together. Well, he's up digging. Pardon, you wish to slay the Lord of Crags? We must slay him, Captain. The people of Limsa are depending upon us. You fancy yourselves heroes, then, just like in the tales. Be not so quick to judge. Long have I laboured for the well-being of you and yours, and my associate here has bathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. She is blessed with a power that protects her from primal influence. Thus was she able to lay low the Lord of the Inferno. We know full well the risks and have taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. A woman who can't be tempered, useful, but it will not be enough. It is true that the company of heroes fought and felled primals, but each victory was bought with the lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. Aye, we defeated him in the end, but he took from us some of our very best. And if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you will succeed. Believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Nimsa to the wrath of Titan. You are passionate, I'll grant you that. And you deserved better than the greeting I gave you, but I will not send you into Ogumoro on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurances that you are more than common adventurers. Here we go again. I oversee security for Master Jijirujo's estates. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending to one of our... Ye gods, man, have you heard nothing I've said? We have not the time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy is at the gates. Y'shtola, I love you so much. Do you imagine words can sway me, girl? If you dislike my conditions, then you are welcome to find your own way into Ogumoro. Though it pains me to admit it, I fear we have no choice but to acquiesce to the man's demands. Yet much remains to be done if we are to best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake this task alone. I will use the time to see to the remaining preparations. Leaving the dirty work to others, are we? Very well. Pray do whatever the good captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Limsa hangs in the balance. Oh, Y'shtola's your wife, huh? Let's see, the good Arya says, dress well for the winter nights. The evil Arya says, if you ain't cheeked up, you ain't a winner. I could do two things. Who says I can't? Oh, are you saying Arya was from Balmung? That's the Balmung's the server Goldshire, basically. If I'm remembering my WoW lore. That sounds about right. Let's see, Master G's requests can be more demanding than you realize. Before I set you to your true task, I would like to verify that this won't be a waste of my time. A Nyx has recently seen prowling the beach to the east. As you can imagine, my master does not want large, slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulty luring it out with herring. Slay the Nyx and return to me. Oh, and don't forget to bring me a leg as proof of the kill. Shit. Okay, that water was a little deeper than I was prepared for. Nyx and Kipper, is it? Oh, he even gave me a fattened herring. How considerate of him. I guess now I just wait. Oh, he's already dead. Oh, I guess that's beating a big dead frog. Hi, Ventus. How are you tonight? I don't know why, I feel like my unicorn should be jumping. Or prancing would be better. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. But I'm glad you're doing great otherwise. And I'm glad you're here. Well, did you deal with the Nyx? Lest you think me overly cautious for testing you in this way, you should know that we had an incident not long ago. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served in the company of heroes, but I knew for a fact he did not. Anyway, now that the pointless busy work is finished, I shall give you a challenge as befits your talents. I'm doing better. I am. Still a little tired and sore, but good. Ooh, that's a glamour prism. 2 highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future, and Master Jijiruju wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. But while money is no object, not everything Master Jijiruju desires can be so easily purchased. It is to be an extremely exotic feast, and so, Raven, your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients our chef requires. Naturally, such fine dining must be accompanied with a suitable wine, and by suitable I mean the very best there is. That, however, can wait for the time being, and I believe you have enough on your plate as is. It will be a long and arduous journey, but you need not toil alone. Many of the served under my command still live, and they will guide you in your quest. For the first ingredient, I would have you travel to the South Shroud and speak with Landinel at Camp Tranquil. What? Do you mean to tell me you cannot afford to waste time as your associate did? Exactly. Adventurer, if you have not the endurance to complete this mission, how do you expect me to believe you can outlast the Lord of Crags? Either do it or don't. I have work to do. I choose don't. I'd say I just go to Ogamaro and start blasting holes. Eventually I'll get in there, right? Oh, it's in South Shroud. Yes, so anyway, I started blasting. Oh, yes, and with the Mog thingies, I got this guy. Are you trying to give me a new nickname? Hole Blaster? Wait, that sounds wrong. There's something wrong with both of you. But it's okay, it's endearing. Oh, one day I will fly. Oh, well, I'm glad you came by, Too Many. And I hope you have a good rest of the night and hope the issues aren't too bad. Sweet dreams. Do you require assistance, adventurer? So, this is the one who would challenge Titan. I've been expecting you, Raven. The ingredient you seek is the egg of a giant adamantoise. The method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who try die in the attempt. Will I help you get it? You amuse me. I will not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. From me, you will receive only information. What you do with it is your choice. And here I thought the primals were the trials. Happy lurking, Ventus. Let me be clear, this business between you, me, and the captain must remain a secret. See, I don't regret my time spent with the company in the slightest. Traveling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them, it was all jolly good fun. Okay, I like these two right here. Tall and small, redhead, scars, and then, you know, she's got this very pale and tragic. It's very cute. Alas, Gridanians are by and large an unforgiving lot. Ditto here being a rare exception. I've had to go to great lengths to ensure that I am seen as a model citizen with no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those other activities I so dearly miss. Say more. So understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest heaven's pillar. Well, what are you waiting for? There's a perfectly good adamantoise egg in a nest to the east here, just ripe for the taking. Not that I expect you to live long enough to claim it. The mother never strays far from the child, and you will surely be attacked the moment you lay hands upon the egg. There will be other heroes, Raven. You do not need to challenge Titan. Abandon your quest, or your corpse will rot in this swamp. Okay, he's got a little bit of an ego, but I like him. Probably more than I should. Oh, damn it. Oh, it's not that far. It's just right here. Well, now I feel silly. Say, kill the mother, spare the child, but I am taking the egg to be eaten by someone. Oh my, how far we've come. Throwing rocks at squirrels and ladybugs, now stealing turtle eggs. Murdering parents, creating orphans that won't be orphans long. This is a dark game. I thought you might have the good sense to leave this place. By your continued present, I take it you intend to persevere to the bitter end. Yes, have an egg. Oh, wait. Damn it. An exceptionally large egg with a seemingly unbreakable shell. When it hatches, the baby adamantoise that emerges will likely be as large as a hound. Such bravery, such recklessness, that will serve you well against Titan. Leave the egg with me, I'll see that it gets to the captain. You should make haste to southern Thanalin. In Forgotten Springs you will find a man named Uod Noon. He will be your next guide. Safe travels, Raven. Speaking of, we'll go ahead and call that an egg joke overall. Dark, macabre even. Oh yeah, Thanalin. Oh, is he in charge here? Oh yeah, the noon thing. They're the... Right, got it. That... Okay, that explains things. Oh my. Okay, I don't know if I can do this. State your business, adventurer. Well, nope. Tongue is not cooperating. So, this is the one Wise Cat sends me. I haven't the foggiest what he sees in you, and until I do, you will receive no aid from me. Persistent bugger. Very well, let's have a look at you. You've seen your share of battle, there's no mistaking that, and you did manage to obtain that adamantoise egg. However, that was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. The Noon I once fought also believed that his strength would save him. He was wrong, and now I am Noon. Many years ago, I joined the company of heroes to hone my skills instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready. Even when I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient, the cunning, and the pragmatic. That is why I claimed my position, and it is why I still hold it. And it is why I will not help an unproven whelp. The children of the sands do not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you were recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, it would be permissible to assist you. Across the desert to the east lies the Amalja encampment. There dwells a warrior renowned both for his strength and his guile. To even face this Eorzea in battle, you must first find a way to lure him away from the encampment. This will be your test, to draw out and defeat the veteran. For this I will offer you no advice, only this worn spear. Why, you ask? You will have to solve the riddle yourself. Now go, slay this old warrior and bring me his necklace. Why not just his head while we're at it? Oh, we go up? Oh, wait, that's a different thing. Okay. Trophy claimed by Uod Noon from the dying hands of an Eorzea warrior. I mean, I don't really understand why I'm hiding behind a rock to do this, but I mean, I could totally take the hit. I don't know why I did that. Especially, I guess because I really wanted to see his tail up close and personal. By the way, excellent music choice. Oh, shoot. I did that thinking I could do holy. Well, I am working on hopefully having some more music to add to the playlists. Wait a minute. That Ra looks familiar. And for some reason I can't target. Really? Do I have my targeting that messed up? Indeed I do. Oh, there we go. I think your mount's on fire. I have not run into her lately. Other than not too long ago us exchanging messages we were asked to deliver. Tell me, adventurer, is our old nemesis dead? A confusion of teeth, bones, and I figured he had teeth on the necklace. Strung onto a piece of leather, supposedly from the pattern in which items are ordered. Other Amalja can glean the name and rank of the necklace's wearer. 'Tis a fine necklace, as befits a veteran of countless battles. It will make an excellent trophy. The spear, it belonged to one of his brothers. I knew when he spied it from afar, he would be unable to resist venturing outside the encampment to see for himself. Did you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck, I wonder? Either way, you impress me, adventurer. I shall tell you of the ingredient you seek. Yes, it was quite stinky. A shame we did not meet when I was still with the company of heroes. You would have made a fine recruit. But no point dwelling on what cannot be. You have a Welwick worm to hunt. Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert dunes. But Welwick worms are far fewer in number. Rarity breeds demand, and so their meat is highly prized as a delicacy. That almost seemed like a tongue twister. The only way to catch your quarry is to entice it with something it cannot resist. These worms prey on the smaller creatures of the Sigoli. A freshly slaughtered angler carcass would be my choice of bait. There is an Thank you, Banta. There is an area teeming with anglers to the east. I will mark it upon your map, along with the location where Welwick worms are most frequently sighted. Be warned, the blood will drive the worm into a feeding frenzy. If your skills are lacking, it will devour you as well. Well, let's go Aldoon, I guess. few more bells under the sun, and this fish will turn ripe as a fairy apple. Ew, gross. And we killed the giant worm. And I'm gonna be lazy. Wait, so what's the... Oh, it's a big one. I think I've made mistakes. Yes, I angered everything. Mistakes were made. Izzy, I've got some help. Thank you. Again. I really shouldn't have picked a fight with the sandworms. Man, this thing takes a lot to die, doesn't it? How much health does he freaking have? I really made a mistake here. I didn't know better. Ew, he's got little, like, weird, spindly doodad arms. And that's a worm butt right in my face. Almost, so close. Matt, you're just impossible to kill as a warrior, aren't you? Hi, Az. I'm glad you popped in. Going well. By your show, do you mean, season 2 of Fallout? Oh, fuck. Sorry. But yes, okay, that's what I thought. I need to, I definitely need to watch that. I didn't have a chance beforehand. Let's see, we've got our worm meat. Your skills as a hunter rival those of our best. I applaud your success, Raven. The meat will need to be heavily smoked before I ship it to Wisecat. Worry not, you have my word, he will receive it in time for the banquet. You must be eager to obtain the third ingredient. I regret to say that I know not of its location. For the nonce, you should return to Costa del Sol and seek Wisecat's counsel. But hold a moment. Since you will be meeting the captain again soon, there is something I would like you to deliver to him for me. One of your favorites, huh? I'll have to keep an ear out for it. The captain was always fond of this brand wine. I would be grateful if you could deliver it on my behalf. I was a reckless, angry youth when I first joined the company, and he would have been well within his right to cast me out. Everything I have I owe to his wisdom and generosity. Wisecat was a firm yet fair teacher, an expert molder of men, and I suspect that is still the case now. Please give him my regards, Raven. In fact, that might be what I do once the stream ends. Well met, Raven. Landonel and Uod Noon both spoke highly of you. What brings you here today? Ah, my favorite. I shall have to thank the Noon personally. Now you have but one ingredient left. Fortunately, you will not have to travel to Aldenard this time to obtain it. Well, just tell me what it is. Truth be told, I never intended for you to collect this last ingredient. Brayflox, my old quartermaster, wished to bring it to Costa del Sol herself. However, not long ago, she sent word that there's been some trouble at the Long Stop, and that the delivery would be delayed indefinitely. She told me nothing of the incident itself, but I fear the situation may be dire. Though I would like nothing more than to aid her myself, I have no choice but to turn to you and your allies. Make haste to Hidden Falls docks and speak with Ozan Nazan. He will direct you to Raincatcher Gully, where Brayflox and her people have made their home. I can tell I'm tired because I am having trouble speaking. Oh, that was a wall. Oh, look, someone I'm supposed to kill. Oh, that's a twin adder kill. I don't see any more of them. Well, I know we're nearing time, but I really want to get this last thing. What's the hurry, Venture? Something happened over at the Gubby settlement? I don't know why you're so eager to help a bunch of beastmen, but go and talk to the skipper over yonder. She'll ferry you to Raincatcher Gully. Wow, that is back up in there. Will do. I know with the holidays and everything, things get kind of tight for me. Especially the next week, which is why unfortunately Friday, won't be like a normal community night. Sadly. but I'm definitely hoping to get some little pop-up special streams here and there. And Sunday is definitely happening. Let's see. To Goblin. Tongue flaps of wise cat be reaching ears of Brayflocks. Uplander is come for tasty fresh gobby treats, yes? Quest prize of Uplander deep in Longstop. Flighty beast chased Gobby flock from homes. Gobby flock needs goodly Uplander give safety to Longstop with much handlanding. Oh, okay. Dungeon. Well, that's where we'll hold off then. That's a good stop point. So back to Gridania we go. Oh, that sounds like a good idea. Depending on how my Friday sets up, I may only be able to be like passively in chat, but I definitely want to try and make sure I can. I love Krampus. That is a great movie. And yes, I'm always excited for the holidays. Though admittedly Halloween is like, that's my fave. Lurking Peanut Gallery. Yeah, even if I can't have the sound on, I will definitely know every moment. Well, tonight was definitely a blast, as always. Thank you to my axe-wielding savior of the evening. Though I think they had a pointy stick and magic floaty thing the first go-around. Aw, thank you, Az. But yes, always fun, always a good time. You were doing fashion while watching? Yes, I need to do lots of fashion. Lots of things planned. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Yeah, feel free to tip your bartender, but also toss a coin to your witcher. Thank you so much, Ventus. And Sneaks, and Ez, and Banta. I imagine you're still lurking around somewhere. Trying to make sure I'm a moving target just in case. But yes, thank you all so much. And Faye as well, and Toxic. Show, I'm glad you were able to stop then. Oh, no. Oh. There's the first hype graphic. Cracking open a can of Gremlin Energy. My drink of choice. But yes, thank you all so much as always. And thank you for the tips and bits. And the subs and the consecutive stream chains I've been seeing. But yes, Ventus Inez, thank you for the tip. Oh, God, I don't want to go. But I will. I will. I need to. Because I need to rest. Make sure I'm well rested and ready for the next one. But you guys have a very good night, a very good rest of the week, a very good rest of your episode. And catch you next time at the Darv. Nope. Just when I'm prepared. Oh, I guess not. Well,